Hey friends! Oh my goodness, I feel like it's been so long since I last filmed and since I last talked to you guys, but so much has happened. I am officially back in Mississippi. I'm back home. I spent the past 2 weeks in Jersey, and I just want to point the attention to this massive pile of packages in the background here. This is a pile up of 2 weeks worth of stuff that I have ordered, and yes, it is all yarn, so I have a problem. I clearly have a problem, but it's fine. I am justifying it because I plan on using all of that yarn for some really exciting orders. But yeah, I figured it would be nice to film kind of another studio vlog. I'm gonna unbox all of these packages. I'm going to start on my sunflower turtle pre-orders. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I actually held a pre-order for my really popular jumbo sunflower turtles. I'll insert a picture here. And it did really well. I have over 28 sunflower turtles that I need to make, so hence all of the yarn in the back. A majority of the packages are literally yarn just for the sunflower turtles. I think my order at Premier Yarns was like $500 and over like 50 skeins, so that's fun. But yeah, I'm just gonna take you guys through my week, getting caught up on orders, crocheting, and just getting back into the swing of things. So yeah, also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have a new camera. I am totally in love with it. It is a game changer, and I'm so excited to have better quality videos for you guys. Even though my iPhone was pretty good, I think this is just so crisp, and I'm really excited to just use it and film in the future. So with that, let's get into this video. Guys, I don't even know where to start with these packages. Oh my god! There's a dead bug on these! Oh my god. That scared me half to death. Premier. And then this whole pile is Michael's. And then this little pile is Amazon. Let's get opening! Okay, here we go. Yellow. Got brown. Brown. This is like Christmas. Lavender. Yellow. Brown. Lavender. Lavender. Brown. Yellow. Sorry if this is kind of boring. It's literally like the same colors. Okay, I think I'm gonna film sitting down. Also, I put my hair up because it's pretty hot. But let's open the last 2 Michael boxes, and then we can open the big Premier boxes. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we have brown. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 brown. And we have 1 yellow. And the last package, 2 yellow and 1 lavender. And these are the last ones from Michael's. Let's open up this big Premier one. Here we go. This is crazy. It's just so many of these. So this is the beige Premier XL that I got. I think I got like 30 of these. So this box is literally all that. And then I have Premier XL in the sea glass color. Now let's do a comparison because I ordered Premier XL because Sweet Snuggles was out, and I'm pretty sure they're like the same. So let's do a quick comparison. So we have this, and then here's the Sweet Snuggle version. It is essentially the same, right? Or am I tripping? It is literally the same. Okay, we're good then. So then I got like 50 of these skeins. So I'm not gonna bore you guys. We're gonna stop the unboxing here because that's literally everything. All right, I put my hair back down now that I'm done with all the unboxing. I'm like cooling back down. But let's get into making some sunflower turtles. You guys can just crochet along with me. I already actually started and I made the two, well actually I made everything. I made the 4 fins, the tail, and the head. Now all that's left is the shell. Now this sunflower turtle is a little different. The customer requested a dark green shell with the sunflower petals and then a really cute sunflower hat. So I'm gonna have fun creating the sunflower hat. The sunflower turtle is pretty basic and I just follow the pattern that I'll link below. It's from Rose and Lily Crochet's channel here on YouTube. So if you wanna make your own sunflower turtle, definitely check out the tutorial from them. Okay, here is the dark green color that I was just talking to you guys about. Is the camera gonna focus? There we go. This is from Chanel Home from Michaels. It is a gorgeous like emerald color. Usually the turtles have this dark brown color for the center of the shell for like the sunflower. I can't do quotes for the sunflower. So let's get into it. I have some already left over from a different skein. This is from my jumbo turtle that I made a while back. I actually posted a video here on YouTube on my channel of me making that like human-sized turtle with this yarn. So if you want to check that out, I'll link it below too. But I'm just gonna get started on the shell. Does anyone else's dog purposely get themselves like rallied up? I feel like Callie, my dog, she'll like go look out the window just for the sake of like finding something to bark at. Like it'll be perfectly peaceful outside and she'll like look out the window and start barking at nothing. It's like, why are you trying to get yourself worked up? I wonder how much of the shell that I'll get done before I run out. Probably not that much, to be honest. Also, the only thing I don't like about this camera so far is that I never know if it's like in focus. Like I'm looking at myself right now in like the little pop-up screen, but it's still like far away, so I can't really tell like if it's in focus or not. So it's kind of just like you roll the dice and when you review the footage, you just hope that you're in focus. I feel like there's definitely a setting in the camera that I can like play with where it'll definitely like ensure that the frame is in focus, but I have a lot to learn about this camera. I'm kind of like overwhelmed by it, to be honest. It's just like so complicated. I'm just so used to like filming on my iPhone where I just hit the record button and I just film. Like I don't really worry about anything, but we're improving, we're upgrading. So, you know, there's some learning that comes with that, but it's fine, it's fine. Also, oh my gosh, did I tell you guys? I had like the worst travel day yesterday. So yesterday I came home to Mississippi from Jersey, but I fly out of Philadelphia. And since I live in like a rural, not rural, but like smaller town in Mississippi, there's not any like major airports nearby. The closest one to me is like an hour and a half away. But Mississippi, my town actually has a small regional airport, but the only way you can fly into it is from Houston. Like the only flights they have in and out of that airport are to and from Houston. So I'll always have a layover no matter what. Oh wait, I lost count. So my flight yesterday was Philadelphia to Houston and then Houston to my small regional airport. But recently I've been traveling a lot and I always get screwed at Houston. Like Houston always messes me up. Like either my flight gets delayed, my flight gets canceled. It's just a mess. So yesterday when we were arriving in Houston, the pilot came on the radio and was like, hey, there's severe thunderstorms in Houston right now, so we're in like a holding position. We're gonna circle above until it's like all good for us to land. We have enough fuel, don't worry. But then like 30 minutes goes by and he's like, yeah, we're gonna run out of fuel, so we're gonna touch down at some like random regional airport near Houston. We were there for like an hour because the thunderstorms wouldn't subside. And at this point I wasn't really that worried because my flight from Houston to the small regional airport in Mississippi, it was like a 4-hour layover anyway, so I'm like, okay, I still have time. But then I got texts from United, because I was flying United. Side note, I got text from United and they're like, oh, we're canceling your flight, but don't worry, we rebooked you on the next flight to your small town. I'm like, oh great, I'm glad they already did that for me. And then 30 minutes goes by, we're still not in Houston, we're still at the small regional airport because Houston has storms. And I got another text from United and they're like, oh, by the way, we canceled that new flight we booked you on, so you're screwed basically. And I'm like, oh, cool, great. And yeah, so I looked into my flight options and literally the only flight that was available to me was leaving the next day. There was no hotel voucher, there was nothing. And I'm like, screw that. I don't want to freaking stay in the airport overnight without a hotel and everything. So my husband and I like were chatting and we found a different flight through Southwest and it flew into Jackson, which is one of the bigger cities in Mississippi. And that airport is like an hour and a half away from us, but it's fine because, you know, it's better to fly into there and get home the same day versus having to stay over at the airport an extra night and to deal with all that mess. So long story short, I took that flight, but I checked bags. Never check bags, I swear. I always have issues when I check bags, but I checked a bag. Long story short with that, it got like lost in Houston airport. I tried to talk to baggage claim to get it. They're like, oh, it's gonna take 6 hours for us to find it. I'm like, crap, I need to catch my other flight home. So I guess I'm just leaving my suitcase because luckily I didn't have anything like too important in the suitcase. I actually had a lot of my crochet work in progresses in there. Like when I was home visiting, I did a lot of turtle body parts. Like I did all the fins, all the heads. I did my triceratops for my big $500 order. I did some shells. So I was like, I needed all of those parts so I could, you know, bang out these orders once I'm back and stuff them all. But now, you know, they're lost somewhere now. But anyway, I was like, okay, I don't have anything too important. So I'm fine with just getting on this flight and leaving my luggage behind. I'm just praying that it'll get back to me, to be seen if it will. I hope it does because I need all that stuff. But yeah, that was my day yesterday. I woke up at 5 a.m. to catch my flight out of Philly, and then I didn't get home until like 10:30. So yeah, that was fun. If you have any horrible travel experiences or you can relate, leave a comment. I would love to read it and say, you know what? Everyone deals with this. Actually, don't leave a comment. I just would get so frustrated reading them for you guys. Like, I feel bad for anyone who has to deal with anything flight related because it is so annoying. Almost done. I'm also smoking ribs at the moment. Usually my husband is like the cooker when it comes to smoking meats and everything, but he's working right now and he's like, oh, can you do it? Because it kind of has to be like a 4 to 5 hour thing. And I'm like, okay, I'll try. I can't promise you that these ribs are gonna turn out fine, but I'll do my best. So yeah, I'm also like currently monitoring the temperature of the ribs, trying to catch up on turtles, trying to just come down from that crazy travel day yesterday. It's a lot. It's a lot at the moment, but it's all good things. In the grand scheme of things, we're doing all right. Also, it looks like I'm almost out of yarn. I'm gonna stop here and connect my new skein. I'm on the 5 single crochet increase step, so I made it pretty far, so that's cool. My favorite part. When I first started crocheting, I was like really intimidated by the color changes and just like running out of yarn and reconnecting it with your new skein. But now as like an avid crocheter, I kind of laugh at myself because I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so easy to color change and like change out skeins. So just funny. So if you're a new crocheter out there, don't be intimidated by it. It's actually really straightforward and pretty simple, so that is a good thing. Nothing to be scared about. Okay, I'm gonna finish up the shell. I have to make the bulge of the shell and then start sewing my turtle together. And I'm gonna film some of that on my iPhone because I want to make a reel out of it, because my one sunflower reel did so well. It hit like 2 million views, which is crazy to me. So I gotta film that. So I'll check back in with you guys later and let's see how my progress is. Okay, the hair is back up. That's how you know I'm getting serious. So I finished the turtle body. Look at her. I love how they look when they're in this like headless state. It's just so funny to me. Also, the green matches my shirt so perfectly. Love this like turquoise color, but the person who chose the dark green with the light green, perfection. Let me go grab the other turtle because this person actually ordered 2 turtles. One is a traditional sunflower turtle and the other one is with this green shell. Let me go grab her other turtle because I want to compare and see like how identical they are. One of the things I strive for is if people order duplicates, I really like to have them be consistent. It also challenges me as a crocheter to keep it consistent, but let me go grab. Okay, here's the one finished one. Oh my gosh, how gorgeous is she? And then let me compare it with this one. Okay, I'd say that is pretty identical. I would call that a win. And let me do the side profiles. Look at this! I can't wait to just have like a turtle army because I'm literally making like 28 of these or 27, I forget the number. And I'm gonna like try and do them in bulk so I can take a really cool picture with all of my turtles. But okay, yeah, this looks really consistent. I'm happy with it. We're done with the shell. Look how gorgeous. I am in love. She turned out so good. I hope the camera's focusing. I'm trying to like take out this other light. There we go. Look at that. Okay, now we have to just sew on the head. Now, pro tip from what I learned from the crochet community on Instagram, get yourself some like knitting needles, chopsticks, just something along the lines of this, like something that you can like stab your plushie with. And to make sure the head is straight, go ahead and like position the head the way you want it. So I always try and line it up like it's sitting, and then take your chopsticks or your knitting needles and like stab it through the plushie like that. So you see it's stabbed like that. Oh my gosh, Shay in the background. It'll help stabilize the body part that you're trying to sew in that position without it like moving around. And yeah, so there you go. Here's the turtle. I have the knitting needles like sticking out of it, so be careful, but that definitely will help me stabilize it as I sew the head on. And with my turtles, I always sew the head on last because I just think it's a hassle to deal with when making like the petals and everything. It's just a personal preference, but yeah, a few of you asked me, so I thought I would tell you. And yeah, let's sew on. I can't tell you the amount of times where I had to undo a head that I sewed on because it's just crooked, and nothing bothers me more than a crooked head on my plushies. They must be perfect. So yeah, this little knitting needle trick has really helped. All right, let's go. Let's see, I like to flip her upside down, thread my needle, and let's begin. This takes a little bit of maneuvering. Sewing the head is probably my least favorite part. just because there is a lot of room for error and you have to be very, very precise to ensure your head is not crooked. I'm just thinking about all of the mistakes I've made when making turtles. I think I've made over like 200 turtles in the past year, so I've definitely made some mistakes. One of them is not stabilizing the head before sewing. Another is not leaving a long enough tail for sewing the head. Sewing the head tired. There are so many nights where I just sewed the head at like 1 a.m. and then I had to redo it like 3 times because my hands were shot, my like sewing abilities were shot. I was just way too tired to be sewing. And I just told myself, if it is past like 10 p.m. at night, do not sew turtle heads because it will just not turn out good. Here we go, the sewn head. Isn't she so freaking cute? Oh my gosh. Hug check. I think that is how I'm gonna quality check all these turtles. Just hugging them. Yeah, I love her. She is amazing. Let me go grab the other one. Look at these! Aren't these amazing? Wait, I wanna get a cuter picture. These are so cute! I ordered this like really cool fisheye lens and I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I feel like it's making my head look like abnormally, like, I don't know, weird. Wait, let me try and like zoom in a little. Like, is this even that different? If I like zoom in? Not really. Like zooming out. Let me take it off and show you guys. And this is it without. Like, is it that different? I'll have to review the footage and see. Good morning, guys. So today is Tuesday, the 16th, and I decided to take the fish lens off. I still don't know how I feel about it. I literally got it on Amazon, so it's not like anything fancy. Maybe it'll grow on me over time, but I think I'm just gonna keep this standard view for now. I came on to give an update. I finished 3 sunflower turtles yesterday, and I am in the process of making 2 more today. I have another beige turtle that I want to do, and then I have the parts for another turquoise turtle. I also wanted to come on and talk about Premier Parfit XL because this is my first time using it, and I used it for these guys right here, and it is amazing. Like, I love it. I don't know why I ever used Sweet Snuggles over this because it is literally the same thickness, literally like the exact same size. A lot of the colors are the same to Sweet Snuggles, so you can kind of like mix and match. I always go on Michael's website and try to purchase Sweet Snuggles yarn, and it's like always out of stock. Like, the colors that I want are always out of stock, so I get frustrated and I'm like, dang. But this whole time I could have been using Premier Parfit XL. So for anyone out there who's also struggling with Sweet Snuggles, there is an alternative, and it is Premier Parfit XL. And this video is not sponsored, so these are literally all of my honest opinions. Premier, if you're watching, please sponsor me because I am a huge fan and I have like 50 skeins of your yarn sitting in my office, so sponsor me. But okay, let's see how much I can get done today. I also want to make a mini sunflower turtle today. So I offer mini turtles and they're $20, and this person wanted a miniature sunflower version, so I said, okay, I can do that for like $25. So excited to see how that little baby sunflower turtle turns out. I'll show you guys my process. And I'll also like link down below all of the patterns that I talk about in this video because I know there's a lot and you guys probably want to make these cute plushies as well. Oh my gosh, it is storming out and it just makes my office slash studio so cozy. It has that like yellow lighting that I was talking about in my other clips. But look how cute Shay is. Hi, baby. Are you enjoying the weather? Very cozy, cozy days. Meow, meow. Does anyone else meow back to their cat? She's probably like, leave me alone, Mom. Oh no, I have disturbed her. Sit back down, baby. She's like, really, Mom? Oh, good. She's definitely yelling at me for disturbing her. Sorry. Like, look at this storm. I don't think I've shown you guys my living room yet, but this is our living room window and the rain is coming down. I think it's also hailing because I keep hearing stuff hit the window. We got another headless turtle situation going on right now. I gotta do the head and the petals, but this is probably the last time I update you guys with the turtles. Like, I feel like I don't want to be too repetitive. So the next update will probably just be like a video of all of the sunflower turtles completed, and it'll be a really cute clip. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, the 17th, and I just wanted to come on and show you my strawberry turtle that I finished. Look how cute she is. And she's so small. Look. Hugging comparison. I don't know if you can hear it. They're like mowing the lawn outside, so hopefully the camera doesn't pick it up. But yeah, I just love the strawberry turtles so much. They are so pure, so cute, and yeah, she is going off to her forever home. But alright, so today I am going to finish some more sunflower turtles. I really want to focus on that $500 order that I need to really get out because they ordered it like 2 weeks ago. So I made like a bunch of things piecemeal, so I just have to sew everything together. So that's not too bad. My needle broke, so now I have to order another one, but in the meantime I'm just gonna use this like broken needle to sew. The sunflower turtle heads, they require a lot of like pressure when I'm like weaving in the threads to sew, so I end up with a lot of broken needles. I should probably use a metal needle, but I haven't found a metal needle that is like thick like this, so maybe I should search for that on Amazon. I do have this little kit of metal needles here, but they're also thin. But okay, let's get crocheting. I am making the mini sunflower turtle. This is what I have so far. It is Premier Parfait Chunky, so we're back to like the thinner yarn. I'm not using the super bulky anymore. Look how gorgeous this beige color is. This is gonna be the head and the one front fin. I'm gonna try and get done the other fins and the tail, and then I am super excited to see how this little mini sunflower turtle turns out. I don't know what will be my favorite, the jumbo or the mini. I'm just in love with everything mini. I'm also in love with everything jumbo. I just like love everything. I'm also using a 2.5mm hook. For anyone wondering, that's the size hook I use for my mini turtles. And I'll link the pattern for these mini turtles down below. It's kind of interesting because I think as a new crocheter back in the day, I thought like, oh, mini projects are super like quick to work up versus regular size products. Why am I saying products? Plushies. And now as like a seasoned crocheter, I know that is absolutely not true. I think minis take me more time to make than regulars just because it's so much harder working with like a smaller needle, or at least it is for me. And then also the pattern like doesn't change really. Like, yes, there are miniature plushies that have their own patterns that are, you know, slightly shorter than like a regular size plushie, but for the most part sometimes I just size down my hook and keep the pattern the exact same, so it doesn't take me any less time to make because the pattern is exactly the same. It's just the hook that is different, and then you can't really sell minis for as much as you sell regulars, so you're kind of losing out on a little bit of money just because it's essentially taking you the same time, if not more, to make a mini versus how much money you can make with like selling a regular size plushie. But I love minis, so I do it anyway. But yeah, just something to like keep in mind. I don't know, it's something that I didn't realize as like a young crocheter, and now I'm like, okay, I probably won't sell a lot of minis, and I don't really sell a lot of minis, but I noticed my mini turtles are really popular, so I kept that listing on my shop. Guys, I'm so mad. So I got all of this done. I just needed the tail, and then I could start making the shell and the petals and finish the body. And apparently I don't have any more of this color. I swore I did, but I like looked in my yarn closet and I cannot find another skein. So I literally will have to abandon this turtle and make the sunflower turtle in velvet. This is my baby velvet yarn. Isn't she gorgeous? But crap. I really wanted to make it in this one. I'm sad now. Dang. All right, guys. Oh my gosh, the camera's so shaky. I like just had coffee. Clearly, I am not stable right now. But here we go. We have bounced back. I am exactly where I was like an hour ago. We have the fins and the head made. I'm gonna make the tail real quick and then the shell. I'm so excited, guys. I am really confident that this turtle will be adorable. You guys, the turtle's done! I cannot believe how freaking cute this turtle is, guys. I'm gonna have to make mini sunflower turtles going forward. I truly don't know which is my favorite, jumbo or mini. Leave a comment down below. I am curious to see what side people are on, mini or jumbo. But all right, here she is. Oh my gosh. Can we just take a second and look at this beautiful shell? Oh my god, I'm shaking still. I'm shaking from the coffee still, but oh my goodness, look at this precious baby. Wait, I don't want the camera to focus. Look at this precious, precious little baby. She's so cute and she's so small. Like, look, she's so small. I already packed the beige jumbo sunflower turtle that I made yesterday, but let me grab the big one and show you guys size comparison. Like, look at this. Like, what? They're so freaking tiny. I love my plushies. I love my job. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop this vlog here just because there's so much content and I want to film some other videos this week, so we'll wrap it up here. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of my plushies that I've been making this past week. My camera ran out of space, so I had to delete some footage real quick, but I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye!